Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Um, I want to start all the days in my life with gratitudes because, as I said last week, that every book I read, every single bestseller, every single speaker I listen to, and if you haven't actually had the opportunity in our success magazine that comes on a monthly basis, or if you buy it at the store, there's a CD from Tony Robbins, and you can also get it on a podcast. And again, wonderful 20 minutes of listening to Tony Robbins, of course, starts with gratitude. And he said some interesting things, I thought, about customer base and why customers, and the whole industry in terms of every business is really, really turning to customers and the value of customers. It's nothing new, but it's a reminder of why it's so important for all of us to really focus in on our customers. And now with our new product and all of our other products, we have the ability to get super excited about our new product. So if you didn't end up going to a Spotlight 17, you're probably seeing a lot of information on Facebook, or your upline has contacted you, maybe not just yet, but will today. And basically, if you're on this Zoom, what you want to do is you want to do that, okay? We have a lot of information now that is online and that is in emails that we've received from corporate, and this is one of them. So it sort of describes the hydrating patch for our eyes. And, we haven't had the opportunity to try it. So one of the things, this is another email that I got yesterday. So if you haven't received these emails, look in your spam, or look in your, call your upline, let them send it to you, or email me and I'll send it to you. And basically, these are just information where you can go and get more information, social graphics, things like that. And this is our promotion. And I want to talk a little bit about the promotion because every year, Nurium starts out the new year, and I've noticed that every year it's the same, that we start out with a great, big, giant promotion. And this year, it's a little different because not only do we have a promotion, but we have a new product that's really awesome. And the product, from what I've heard and what I've seen on Facebook on the people that have had a chance to try it, there's actually a great video that Amber Olson put out that I shared that, she kind of describes the fact that it's a treatment. And she said you can put it on over makeup or without makeup. It doesn't matter, which I didn't know, which is awesome. And so as you're looking at Facebook and as you're seeing these videos, and you'll start getting more and more information about what this product does, how long it lasts. I read this morning that some people that have tried it already have had it last for 5 days. Some people said 2 days. It just depends on your skin. So there's lots of questions we all have. The best way to answer your questions is to order a box for yourself right now during the pre-launch. Get it in your hands, get it on your face, and get your own result. Make sure you take a picture for yourself. Make sure that you do the 5 days or whatever it is for you to see how long it lasts for you. And then take another picture. I know that it kind of, after the 20 minutes, it gives you kind of an instant result. Amber was saying it's more like an in-home spa treatment for your eyes. I know that I've already sent Amber's video this morning to 2 estheticians that I work with who do lashes. And for them doing lashes, I know that when I've gotten my lashes done, that they've put kind of gel stuff under my eyes just to kind of give it a soothing feeling. This, I think, will replace that in a really, really effective way, because not only will it give you a great feeling, but you'll be done with your lashes and you'll have just beautiful, sexy eyes. So that's a idea for everybody. But anyway, let's get to the promotion. So this promotion is designed for all of us to create momentum in our business, okay? And so now we have the first of the year, we have our teams in place, we have a great product to also talk about with our enthusiasm and excitement. And this group here, who we talk to every single day, you are the ones to start the momentum. You're the ones who start it with yourself, and then you build it with your team. And if you don't have the correct team to build it with, then this is an opportunity that the company is giving you to not only do the activity that you would normally do, but to make some extra money doing it. So this came out in an email of exactly what the booster bonus rules are. And then there's also behind this a Q&A, which I couldn't fit on the Zoom today. So I really encourage you to go look at the rules. But the basic information is, you know what? You go out and you get 3 brand partners, and you help those 3 brand partners get their 3 brand partners. What that does is that gives you 12 new people into your organization. And all of us, if we had 12 new people into our organization, all of us would rank advance, okay? All of us would have a whole new team to work with at the beginning of the year, to travel the journey with, and to know that we've got not only this product, but in 90 days we have a wellness product, and then another 90 days we have our convention, and another 90 days, Jeff Olson told us we have another couple of products coming out. So it's pretty, and countries, by the way, countries coming as well. So it's going to be a very, very, very busy year. What you decide to do with it is definitely up to you, but it's going to, Nerium is going to provide us with a lot of activity, a lot of information, and a lot of great things for us to propel our business. This was a slide that I took a picture of that gives you kind of the potential of bonuses that you can make with this booster bonus this month. And so this, by the way, is on top of the already commissions that you would earn just by doing the activity anyway. So this money is on top of what your normal commissions are. You don't lose your other commissions and get this. It's on top of it. So it's an extra boost to kind of get your business going. And how I leverage this type of stuff, you guys, is if you know what your commission is at whatever level that you're at, and you can see here that you can actually, every time you personally, it starts with you enroll somebody, you're going to make commission, your regular commission, and then you're going to make an extra commission, right? You're going to make an enroller commission. You're going to make, if we can fast start people, you're going to make a commission on that. If you're an SD, you're going to make a commission on that. And this is a way, you guys, bringing 12 new people into your organization. If we can do that, each of us, if we can really focus this week on really creating a lot of momentum, we have 3 solid weeks to make it happen. And yeah, it's a lot of activity. It's a lot of activity in January, where most people are just like waking up the middle of January from all the holidays and stuff. This is a way for us to kind of get into activity mode ASAP. And so that's what this group is the group that we're relying on. So what do we do? Okay, so if you haven't ordered the product, do it today. I ordered mine on Saturday. I think people that were at Spotlight, everyone got out their phones and ordered the product. Order it today. Order a box for yourself, and order a box to maybe sample out. As I said, I already have some estheticians and eyelash people I want to get this to immediately to give it a try. And I'm going to give them, 1 sample for them to try. So those are what my extra boxes are about. I'm going to give people 1 sample to try. It's a 20-minute treatment, so it'll be very, very simple for them to do it at home and give it a good try and see what they think. When you call your brand partners, and I really do suggest you call your main brand partners that have an interest in building this, if they have an interest, this is the time that we want to game plan and make sure that the activity is starting. So for instance, this week already, tonight we have Nerium U. We should be getting together. Everybody should be getting together with Nerium U. If you can't get to a Nerium U, Zoom to a Nerium U. If you have a couple of people that you want to bring to your house, or you go to them, whatever it is, everybody's going to do Nerium U. I'm doing it at my house. Some people are Zooming in. Some people, are coming over. I don't know what the rain looks like, but I'm going to have my Zoom on. We're going to watch Nerium U, and then we're going to do some little training after that. So all of us on this Zoom, our leaders, we can all do that and create that kind of frenzy to get everybody to do Nerium U. And while you're on the phone with your brand partners, remind them to, start setting up their week and their month, right? So this week I have, just to give you an example of what I'm doing. So I have Nerium U tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm doing just a girls' night at my house. It's just for girls. I'm not calling it an RRP. I'm calling it a get together, just kind of reconnecting with my girlfriends to have them come over for a glass of wine and some wine and cheese, and just connect. And it's not about me selling product to them. It's not about me doing anything. They're going to ask me what's going on. I'm going to ask them what's going on, and it's going to come up. And I have my eye serum, ready to do before and after. So I have all my arsenal, but really and truthfully, I just want to get together with my girlfriends, start the year off. You guys can figure out any way that you want to do it. If it's an RRP, that's great. If it's a market party, that's awesome. If it's, doing a Zoom with your customers, whatever it is, you want to start creating your week around the fact that you want to get to your Class A prospects. You want to get to your customers. You want to get on the phone with people. You want to connect, okay? So it's great to text people. It's great to email. It's great to do Facebook, but there's nothing better than getting on the phone and actually having a conversation with somebody. And you can follow up that conversation with before and afters, with video, with an invitation, whatever it is that you want. But it's going to be your excitement and your enthusiasm that really, really gets this whole business moving for you in January. I'm calling my customers today and tomorrow and every day that I can, as many as I can, to really try and see if they'd like to add it to their ADO this month, or somehow get them acquainted with the fact that they can change out their ADO, and maybe we can order them a couple boxes or whatever we can do to get them going on this product. Because as I've always said, your customers are your raving fans. They're the ones who are going to go out there and talk about your product to their friends. And just as an example of that, again, tomorrow night, I have people coming over to my house that are bringing friends with them, because I said, I just want to, connect with the neighborhood. I just want to meet people that I haven't met before. I'm excited about meeting people around town again, okay? So clarity plus focus equals energy. The energy and the activity creates the momentum, and that's what it's all about. So my SMART goals are filling up my calendar with daily RRPs for myself and my team, contacting my customers, every single which way I can, contacting my prospects, letting them know how excited I am. And then, of course, I want to sponsor 3 new brand partners this month and help everybody fast start qualify. This is something I just put on Facebook this morning, and it just highlights now all of our products and how they can order. I've also sent out some private messages to people, just saying I really wanted to talk to them about the new product. So I'm trying to connect as much as I can and as fast as I can. That's really how we create momentum in business, okay? And another important thing to remember is, not everybody got to spotlight. So there are people on your team that, they don't even know what's going on. They don't know that there's a new product. Maybe they may know there's a new product, but they don't know what the product is. Not everybody's on Facebook. So it's really up to us, to create the excitement within our team and the people that we know. People have been watching. There's been a lot of momentum up to this event. And so we don't want to stop now. We want to take advantage of this great product. We want to take advantage of, the promotions. We want to take advantage of what we've got here to help everybody. And by the way, as we bring on new people into the organization this month, it's going to continue that momentum. What we do today, tomorrow, the next day, that excitement, that enthusiasm is going to really, really start building on each other, okay? And that's the way it goes. You build with one person, it's like, oh my gosh, now we've got to get you your 3, okay? And as I always say to you guys, sometimes just making a phone call with somebody and just your enthusiasm and excitement, it's like, okay, you got to get started right now. You got to stop this nonsense. You got to get in business with me today. We've got to do this together. This is going to be awesome, okay? And so that's sometimes the posture that we have to take in terms of really creating that excitement together. And this group on this Zoom, all of us, we've been training for this. We're ready. We've been coached. We've been waiting for this opportunity. We know what's coming. We know what this company is made of. We know what we've got here. We listened to Jeff Olson on Saturday. We are ready. This is our time to really go out there and utilize all of these tools that we have and the people around us. So I'm excited, as you can tell. I'm super excited, and I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, And Robert's like, are you seriously turning on your computer at 4 o'clock in the morning? I'm like, Robert, I've got people I've got to talk to. I've got things I've got to do. He's like, I'm going in the other room to go to sleep. So, you know, I'm really, really excited. Okay. And I know each and every one of you are too. So together, we're just going to create this amazing momentum in the group and help each other to do the things that we want to do. And I want to talk a little bit quickly about, you know, Go Build. I've gotten a lot of calls in the last couple of days on Go Build, especially after Saturday. You know, Go Build doesn't work. Okay, Go Build isn't working. No, it doesn't work. Okay, I'll tell you, I'm a person who's on the computer all the time, and I utilize all of the great assets that Miriam provides. I really do, and I will tell you that I'm having trouble with it too. But here's the thing. I didn't have Go Build when I started in Nerium. I had one product. Everyone thought it was poisonous. I didn't even have a before and after picture because I refused to take it. But somehow or another, I was able to create a frenzy in my town and with the people that I met just by trying the product, okay? So even though we don't have what we need at the moment or what we think we need at the moment on Go Build, and it's frustrating and we like it and we use it, and I do, and I know all of you do, just know that picking up the phone will probably do you better with what we're doing right now than any kind of video can. But if you're not satisfied with that, there's a lot of things on Facebook that you can share. And one of them that I just saw this morning that I've already shared with a bunch of people is Amber Olson. She was at the Dallas Spotlight, and she did a little video here, and I'm going to see if I can share it with you guys. And you can go on there and share it with a lot of people that you want. And, you know, you can get tools off the internet until Go Build is there for us to really
You're live.
Let's see.
Hello.
Can you guys see that? I don't know. Hold on.
I am at the Dallas Spotlight, where we just wrapped up a long day, a fabulous event, and I am wearing our new Ivy eye patches. I don't know if you guys got the name, but it's like these patches, like just like you get an IV, which is an instant infusion of nutrients. These are an IV for your face. An IV for your face so that you get an instant eye lift. You can wear them out in public like I am now. You can barely even tell that I'm wearing them. Guys, this is like a in-home spa treatment. This is unlike anything that we've had before where we have our normal everyday core products that you use every day. But now we have this different kind of vertical, this in-home spa experience where people can go and put their eye patches on. You can put it over makeup, without makeup. When I take these off, I'm going to look like I had an instant eye lift and look fabulous. And guys, 5 come in a set for $40. That's only $8 per treatment. $8 for an in-home spa treatment. I can't wait for you guys to get your friends together, do little in-home spa parties with your patches on. They feel so cool, refreshing, and when I take them off, I'm going to look 10, 20 years younger. So I hope you guys had a fabulous day at Spotlight 17 across the country, across the globe. You can order your eye patches today. They will be shipping starting Monday. So MiriamEyePatches.com. I hope that's the URL. If not, look at the information provided. You can get yours starting shipping out Monday and experience these fabulous results for yourself, and be thinking who you want to invite to your fun in-home spa party.
So that's just one kind of video that you can use on Facebook and share it around. I think Amber does an excellent job of sharing the excitement and enthusiasm with everybody. And then, you know, I'm going to send a letter about Go Build. I know they've been besieged with letters. It's no secret that the Go Build does not work as efficiently as it should. But I don't want that to, you know, I don't want that kind of stuff to discourage you. I want us to really, really take what we've got here and just go crazy with it. You know, talking about what we've got, where we're going, how we're going to get there, and what we've got going for 2017, and why people should be in business with you and why people should want to be in business with you. It really doesn't have very much to do with the computer or the back office. It has a lot more to do with community and the experience that they're going to get by being part of this company and being able to go on the ride of a lifetime. And that's really what the message is. You know, I was training on Saturday, and I was thinking about when I started with Miriam and what happened to me over the last five years. And I was thinking about things that have really relatively absolutely nothing to do with this product or whatever. I was thinking about how I've grown as a person. I was thinking about how I've learned more in terms of business. You know, I've been in business for myself for over 20 years, and I've been working for other people. That's another 15 years. So for 35, 38 years, I've been working in the world of business, and I've learned more in business, more about myself, more about other people, more about how things work in the last 5 years with Miriam. It's almost like I said, it's like an MBA in business in this industry, but it's not just this industry. It's everywhere, you know? And so I had to look at that and think, wow, my daughter is spending $150,000 to get a master's degree in social work. And although, you know, it is incredible work that she's doing, and it also, you know, they're doing just wonderful things. But you think about it, you think about the work experience that each and every one of us are getting in this if we decide to take it. So I'm so grateful for that with Miriam, that I not only get to learn more about business, but I get to learn about a community of people that are all working together to try to make something happen. Whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. And then I have to also be grateful about the fact that I've met so many wonderful people, like the people on this Zoom. You know, I didn't know basically any of you before this started, okay? And that's a big blessing, okay, to meet people all over the country and eventually the world that you would have never known. And so I take this very, very seriously now, you guys. When I think about people that I want to bring into this business, I think about the people that I know would enjoy that. I know they'd enjoy learning about business. I know they'd enjoy the fact that they're going to meet people from all over the world and they're going to be able to build a global business. I know that we're in a company that is, you know what? I know we've all worked for companies. I know that we've all had our problems with working for companies. You know, this is no different. This is a pretty much brand new company in 5 years that became a $1 billion brand. That's virtually impossible for most companies, okay? So we're growing really fast, and there's going to be glitches. There's going to be stuff. Don't sweat that stuff, okay? You know, use what you've got that's so incredibly positive about Miriam. And number one is our products. Number one is you've got just amazing products that you want to share with the world. And really think about that. All the other stuff is going to come. You know, they're going to make sure the website works. They're going to make sure that, you know, we get our, you know, compensation enhancements. They're going to make sure that the field is happy. They're going to do whatever it takes to keep us happy because they know that we're out there. We're the ones out there growing the brand. Okay, so they're not dumb business people. They're smart people. They're doing the best that they can. It's just our job to do what we do, okay? And that's build the brand, build our business, and do whatever it is we want for our personal life. Why do we want to do this? Just keep talking about why you want to do it. What do you want out of this, okay? So personally, that's it. So, okay, I am going to open up the chat for everybody to either comment or give us any kind of feeling that you have. If you went to a spotlight and you want to share an experience or whatever, we have a few minutes. So please, you know, open up your communication there by unmuting yourself and share with us. Anybody?
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
This is Dave Killian out in Southern California, also known as Superman.
Hi.
Carla's laughing somewhere. And I've been in business for 40 years. You can see my profile on LinkedIn, www.davekillian@linkedin.com. No, it's www.linkedin.com/Dave Killian with one L. And you'll see that I excelled in aerospace, manufacturing, all these different things. This is just amazing. I've had all kinds of professional training, your positivity, your contagious enthusiasm. I've done a lot of business just kind of by accident. In the last 2 weeks, I've gotten a lot accomplished. And while I'm simultaneously trying to consolidate my life to leave for Asia and Europe and continue this on Wednesday morning. I'll be gone for a couple of years doing it over there. But I just want to share with everybody how happy I am to be a part of the family. And I'm just amazed at what you guys have put together with professional training, world-class products. I didn't want to talk about the products until I used them. And in 17 days, I look different. So just wanted to say that. God bless you all.
Well, thanks, Dave. I really appreciate you giving us your thoughts, and good luck to you over there in Asia. I hope you have an awesome time. We'll be talking to you, I'm sure, a lot, and you can always Zoom in and join us whenever you want. So congratulations on starting your business. Does anyone else have anything to share?
Yeah, this is Randy. Regarding GoBuild and some of the issues and the people that I've worked with, and several are on this call, I am happy to post on the site, on the Facebook page, the Together We Are Unlimited page, the link that you can log into to continue to use your NCC from your computer, if any of you are interested in that. And if that's not appropriate, then I'll just back off. Just let me know.
Okay, Randy, it's totally appropriate. Do it immediately. I don't think they have the new video on the NCC yet, because I went on mine to look and I didn't see it there, but I'm going to email Deborah today to ask if she could get it on there so we could start using it. But I think it's totally appropriate. Go for it.
Okay, I'll do it. Thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else want to share?
Hi, it's Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi. So, this weekend, it was an amazing weekend for all of us. I was just like, I got the videos and information the day before, and I was bursting. I was bursting out. Wanted to tell everyone. Of course, we couldn't say anything, but several words that came to mind after the event, and during the event, and I was, I was in a trance during the whole day. But these words, I have written them down, and I'm going to look at them every day because they inspire me and they've inspired my team. So the words are intentional, powerful, inspirational, emotional, grateful, honorable, spiritual, and at the end, love. So this is what I experienced throughout the whole day with being at the Spotlight 17 with my team. And I'm very grateful for my team, because without them, this would have never happened. That's all. I wanted to share that with you guys.
That's so great, Johnny. And I heard about your event, and I heard it was just absolutely wonderful. And that Paul and Christiana and all of you and just the whole team. And I just commend you, because I know how difficult it is to put an event on like that, and you did an amazing job. And so I just want to thank you on behalf of not only Miriam, but just the team for doing just an exceptional job, and everybody there just doing what they did. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
It's Sandy. Hi.
Sandy.
Just a couple of things. First of all, good morning, everybody. A couple of things that I got a lot out of this unbelievable regional. But Dale Munger mentioned a book that I've started listening to for those of you that need a new book, and it's called Everyone Communicates, Few Connect, by John Maxwell. Unbelievable. And the other thing was that really resonated with me was forget about rank, just think about growth. So every single day that we're like, just even if it's a little thing, someone calls you back, it's growth. It's a tiny bit of growth to where we want to go. So that's my contribution for today.
Oh my gosh, Sandy, that's great. Thank you so much. I absolutely agree with you. I absolutely agree. It's not your rank, it's your growth. Absolutely. Well, that is great. Anybody else have anything to share?
Hi, Annie.
Oh, okay. Well, Karen, Karen, did you want to say something?
I would love to say something. I just wanted to wait for everybody to say. Annie, thank you again. I honestly, you guys, after this weekend, I couldn't wait to get on this Zoom, just because it's an amazing way to start my day, and it's such a great platform to see everyone's faces, even though we're not brave enough. All right, I'll be brave. To go, all right, come on, video. I just stopped so you can see me once it gets going. But you know what? I just really want to just thank everybody, Johnny and Robin, Sylvia, Deborah, Annie, Robert, for all of you who was part of the presentation this weekend, who attended the events over the weekend. I'm just in awe of where we're heading, and I'm super excited. And once again, Annie, like I said, I could not wait to get on and just be with all of you, and thank you. And you know, Johnny, you're absolutely right. All of those terms remind me of all of what I feel as well. And more than anything, so grateful that all of you believe in Nerium and believe in the vision and believe in the Schwartzes and believe in all of us, and just to hang on. I see amazing things, and I think just by seeing all of the spotlight events around the world on Facebook, it blew my mind away to see standing room only rooms. It just, well, you guys, I mean, like Robert always says, success leaves clues. And we are sitting in something so rare. This is just the beginning of the products and the vertical markets and the other new countries coming that will help to perpetuate and to launch and to build as the 2017 begins, to help us just slowly build on a foundation, go slow to go fast. And as we just continue on growth, Sandy, that's all we need to worry about. And believe it or not, you guys, focus on all of that, have fun with it, and we can't go wrong. Focus on growth. We've got a beautiful new promotion, like Annie said. Just have fun with it. Just have an abundance mentality to fill the bucket of new friends. You know, I got the privilege to share the stage with Larry Zimberg. Some of you might have had that opportunity to be with him. He's an amazing, I think, one of the best trainers in the company, and I've already sent an email to Renee and Jeff and Mark. Like, we do not utilize his talent as much as we need to. I want our Nerium family to be exposed to him. And he says he just talk to everybody, make friends with everyone. Somebody out of that will say, oh my gosh, I want to do this. Because I took a poll at the Spotlight Arizona of hands of how many people did it take not very long to say, I want to do this. I would say over 90% of the hands went up. And it reminded me that most of us, it didn't take long. We heard it. We said, sounds good. Let me give it a try. Guys, we're not asking enough people, and they're out there. And so that's what's going to make it more fun for us to build, focus on growth, and in turn, you're going to earn that January promotion without even trying. You're going to have fun, and you're going to realize, bam, it happened. So Annie, again, I just want to take this time just to thank you. I love this, and thank you.
Karen, it's Robin, and I just want to tell you that I was telling everyone at the pre-party the night before that you were coming back to the East Coast, and everybody from all teams is super excited. So we can't wait until you get here and bring your energy.
I can't wait. Thanks.
Well, I can't thank you guys enough this morning for coming on and kicking off this week. We've got a lot to do, and it's going to be absolutely an amazing month for all of us. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and just make it a great day, and let's get some activity going. And I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you,
Well,
everyone.
thank you, Annie.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you.
Love you too.